Hey, everybody, welcome. Just starting a day off. We've got a few people still kind of loading in, so it's going to take just a few moments to begin. But with that said, welcome. And just heads up, playing a game of 5e D&D in the world of Forgotten Realms on the Sword Coast. We've got some veteran players, we've got some new players, and really all we're trying to do is just have a little bit of fun, tell a little story, and we might get some rules right, we might get some rules wrong, but who cares? We're just having fun. So with that said, let's jump right in.
For a fighter. It's 11.
It's the intelligence I got from my wizard.
Pretty much.
With the super strength and dex.
No.
Fiverr's got an interesting stat line, I have to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's got a 17 strength, 15 dex, 10 constitution, 11 intelligence, 8 wisdom, and 11 charisma.
That's interesting. That is
That
definitely interesting.
That really makes you think of a wizard, right?
Oh,
yeah. Yes. Yeah, because you've got
up.
3 strength. Yeah.
This would be a pretty intelligent half-orc. With a 14, that's not bad.
Yeah, he's smarter than my rabbit.
Yeah, like, I don't know. This random character is pretty funny. Proficient with firearms. Interesting.
Oh, are you using that random website?
Yeah, no, I went on
D&D Beyond.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
This is fun. I want to try it again. Let's see what we get. Let's do it again. Now I'm just gonna do this all the time and just find like the most insane character.
So, Lil, with Gray, are you adding stuff to the notes on D&D Beyond about like your egg and stuff like that out of curiosity?
No, and I should be doing that. You're right. All right, let me do that.
No. If you want to, you're welcome to. You don't have to. If you don't want to, it's all good.
See, I like everything handwritten because I'm like, I don't know, like that. So I have like a little notebook I've been writing stuff in.
No problem. Hey,
hello.
How you doing, Zip? Welcome.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Did you just ew my notebook? Damn.
Yes.
It has the best doodles you've ever seen in your life, though.
Hard copy, though? That's disgusting.
Yeah, but these doodles are hilarious. I drew T-Rex, and here's the image. There you go. It's so cursed.
Where did you put the image? Out of curiosity.
I'm gonna put it in the general. Let me just focus. I think you guys saw it, but I don't know if.
Oh, I saw.
That's him. Arms and all.
Rawr.
Oh man. Yeah, I just have tons of doodles. Not very many notes now that I'm looking at it, but a lot of doodle.
So, we gonna do this?
Yep, just waiting for everyone to get logged in.
No, we decided not to tonight.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we decided to watch a movie and stuff.
So, whenever you're set, Lil.
Sorry. Is that me? We were reading just on me?
Well, yes.
I thought Solo left. Wait, Solo, you back?
No, Solo's been back for a bit.
Oh, he's just muted. Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad.
I'm here. I'm good. Hey.
My B.
Yeah, so that's T-Rex, right?
Yep.
Rugtay?
Bless you.
What's Rugtay? What is that?
Oh, wait, what?
Rugtay?
Oh, Rugtar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Rugtar.
Rugtar.
Yes. Good time.
Apparently there's 2 left.
2 left.
Oh,
what?
wait, did I write?
2 left feet?
Did you see that? Oh, no, that's not me.
What? All right. Anyways, as we left off, you guys were pretty much almost all in the inn, if I recall. Is that correct? Am I recalling
Yeah.
correctly?
Yeah.
Me and Zip just left the shop, sort of beat each other up.
Mm-hmm. If I recall, yeah. Guys were wandering into the inn. And, oh, yes, and Gray was sitting down for tea with an older gentleman,
Ooh.
I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
This is true.
Yes.
I got some good advice from the healer.
Yes. Some
And,
advice so far, yes.
I gotta meet Sophia? At the town?
Peace, we're getting a wee bit of static again from your mic there, my friend.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like occasionally it just starts to get all staticky, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but it sounds fabulous now. Yeah, so you were asked to go speak to somebody, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Or suggested to go speak to somebody. Yeah, Syl, the head cleric in Daggerford, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
My next mission.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Is there anything that you guys want to do in the inn or in the rest of the town before the next day, essentially?
I think we basically have done everything. I think just like making sure we have everything for traveling back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm all stocked up.
You're all stocked up. Yeah, you did your rations.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
Good. All right. So then, and if I recall, the caravan
did
was
we get a long rest before? Oh, is this the next day yet?
not as of yet.
No?
Is there anything else you
Oh,
want to
okay.
do before the next day comes around?
No.
All
Nope.
right. So essentially, then we'll say easily enough that you guys spent the rest of the day milling about, interacting with various different folks, and eventually, going to bed and waking up after a nice breakfast. You break out of the inn to a nice, crisp, cool morning. Yes.
Ah.
Sun up just after
Stretch.
breakfast outside of the inn.
All right. Let's go talk to our peeps and let's go home. So they're like they're on the edge, right? Like near the watermelon patch kind of thing?
Right here, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Okay.
the little marketplace area is, yeah. That's going to be where the caravan is. So heading over there, your small little troop ventures forth, and you see the caravan packing up its final pieces of equipment and putting them into the 3 carts. The horses look pretty good and well rested, well fed too. It's pretty much all they've been doing for the past few days here, while the folks have been selling and doing whatnot.
Okay. We should ask. I literally forget her name every time, which is a problem. But we should ask what's her face if she's ready to leave. Mm-hmm. I know her by sight.
You know her by sight. All right. So, glancing around, you do see what's her face at the lead cart, working away with Tristan, conversing back and forth.
Mm-mm. Can I just ask, like, hey over there, are we going to be leaving soon?
Yeah, so you head on over to the 2 of them and ask exactly that, and they turn to you and basically respond with, we're leaving momentarily. Is there anything you need to do before we go?
No, I think we're good. Is there anything you need of us before we leave?
Watch our backs on the trip back. That's pretty much it. We're pretty much all packed up and ready to go.
Got it. Perfect. Let's go.
Perfect. So, what's her name? And Tristan get up in the first cart, and there's a call out to start heading out, and the caravan starts to leave. Did any of you guys want to jump on a cart, or do you guys want to walk alongside?
I'm jumping on a cart.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
one would you like to jump on? Zip, do you want to jump on the first, the second, or the third cart?
I will jump on the third cart in the back.
Okay.
I'll
Fiver?
jump on the second one.
All right. And Gray and Tyrex, where are you guys going?
If
I'll
I jump
walk.
on a cart, it'll break.
Oh, yeah.
I'll walk in the front.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'll walk in the
Pretty
back
sturdy.
because
Okay.
I got an egg to take care of.
All right. So your back,
Oh.
so your breastplate's basically hanging off your backpack or something like that. Is that kind of like the idea?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
All right. Fair enough.
Probably
fair
in
enough.
my leather digs, you know.
No, that's fine. So the carts start to leave the caravan. Some people are waving as you guys are starting to leave the city, and at the edge of the city, there's two guards that are essentially waving goodbye. And you hear from the first cart that just kind of yells out, "Tact! We'll see you guys in a few weeks. Good luck to you." And the carts pass by these two guards, and they kind of head off north.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Are there guards like trailing behind the caravan?
Nope.
Okay. So I'm gonna scrounge around and see what's in this third cart. I'm gonna look and
Okay.
see. Like, can you describe the cart?
Certainly. Crawling into the back of the cart, you find all kinds of different pieces of wares. You've got barrels, you've got boxes, you've got a few kids, you've got some adults kind of sitting on some of the crates, and they just kind of look at you as you kind of crawl in, and they say, "Good morning."
Kids and adults?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good morning. How are you guys?
Well rested, well rested. One of the adults basically just kind of speaking up says, "It was a busy time, kind of selling off everything, but we got a few extra things that we purchased, so we're excited to bring those back to Daggerford and see what we can do with them there."
Oh, what kind of extra things did you pick up?
Well, he kind of reaches over and taps on a large crate. It's not sealed. It's almost like a lattice work kind of thing encased in a frame, and he's like, "Lots of onions."
Oh.
Neat.
Yeah, looking around, you get that onions and watermelon smell. It's a very odd aroma, but you could get used to it, maybe.
All right. Well, you guys have fun in here. I'm gonna go back up top, and I go back up
Thanks.
top.
Thanks for watching and helping out. So you get back up when the driver just kind of looks at you and nods and smiles and just continues to lead on the horse.
Pout on the back of the carriage.
No problem. Gotcha.
Hey, we know which one to abandon if something goes down.
There you go. You did the assessment. Yeah. So essentially, each cart has a driver and then a few individuals associated with the caravan inside the cart themselves, for the most part. Again, the middle cart seems to be the most well protected. It has a few people with some like clubs or whatever kind of sitting on the front, but not really anything compared to the type of equipment that you guys have.
Mm-mm.
So if you're facing off the back, so if you're scrambling around to the back of the cart, then you would be able to see Tyrex and Gray then walking behind the cart. Zip. So.
Okay.
Just so you know,
We should play a game on this long trip.
Oh, look, an ant. Oops, wait, that's Zip.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Didn't know you guys were related.
What?
Look, I'm only
Oh
7
my
foot
god.
5. I don't get it.
It's terrible. I know. All right. So essentially, the caravan is kind of going on for quite a ways. Is there anything you guys wanted to do in particular as we kind of navigated this trek all the way to at least Liam's hold for the?
I'll just keep a
What
lookout
was
for
that?
any bandits.
Roll.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Fiver.
Does this involve sight?
Yes, it does.
Okay. That means
I
I
think you
have
get advantage with your cloak, or
Yep.
advantage with
I
just you
do.
being a bunny.
15.
With my cloak.
Mm-hmm. So, with your rabbit eyes, you look around and you scan the rolling hills and the forests in the far distance and the few trees here and there. You don't really see anything too interesting. It's mostly occasionally some riders pass by. Nothing too out of the ordinary for the most part. The first few hours of the trek goes by rather quietly. Nothing really big or exciting basically happens. Um, as you are kind of going along, was there anyone in the first cart?
That's a great question. I have
No.
no clue.
No. Fiverr, you
The
were in the second
self-driving
cart,
cart.
right?
Second, third, and following behind, as far as I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah, I think you're right. Well, Fiverr, just scanning around and stuff like that. You do notice an individual walking along the road to the right-hand side of the carts as you guys are kind of navigating along. The first cart passes by the individual, and the individual seems to be dressed in a brown uh, tunic and some brown leggings, but they're really short. They're just above the knees. He has a brown cap on with a very large bag on his side. He's just kind of trucking along, tick, 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 beside as the carts are kind of slowly going beside.
He's going in the same direction we're going?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it Mr. Oogway? I want it to be Mr. Oogway. The
Mr.
turtle man.
Oogway. No,
The
it is
turtle
not.
man.
It appears to be. It appears to be a human for the most part.
Damn.
Oh, if it's a human, I'm just going to ignore him.
Okay.
Good.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So all right, no, that's fair. That's fair. So the second cart passes this person. As the third cart kind of moves up, Zip, you're kind of looking around. You see this individual kind of running beside the cart, just at a decent pace. He's not speed walking. He's going a little bit quicker than speed walking. It's like a very light jog, just kind of going along. And he's kind of looking at the side and kind of looks at you and nods. And he continues to run.
Oh, technically, if he's going at a light jog, he's probably moving faster than we are.
You don't know how
So is
fast
he
the
just
cart's
like?
going.
Is he just keeping
We're
pace?
racing.
Oh, fine, he's speed
Horses
walking.
don't go. Horses don't go that fast when they're pulling carts.
Fine, he's going.
And
He's
this
going
guy-
in a leisurely trot. I don't know, a little bit faster than a walk is basically.
Yeah.
Yep. But you guys
Need
are,
for speed.
kind of slowly
Okay.
overtaking him.
I am going. Can I do like an investigation check on him? I
you
wanna
could do-
check him out, see if there's anything weird going on with him, or perception.
You can do perception. Yeah, you can. There are a few different things you could also do, like perception, or you could also do an insight check if you wanted to.
Oh, I could cast grease underneath him.
You could.
Well,
That'd
my,
be hilarious. Why
my
am I walking so
insight
slow
check-
Oil
now?
at his face. No.
my insight check is just a +1, so I'm gonna do a
Mhm.
It's an
perception
owlbear
check.
in disguise.
Okay. So
Can you
insight
imagine?
would be looking for intent. Perception would be more or less just kind of checking him out, looking at
I'm
him.
just checking him out.
Mhm.
I'm just checking him out.
Check him
So,
out.
taking a look at him, you do notice he's in a brown, like leather shirt. He's got brown leather pants, which are really short, just above the knees. He's got a very, very large bag on the side of his head, and that brown leather hat. But he also, but with that kind of a role, you see kind of on his back basically some lettering.
Some lettering.
Yes.
Can I make it out?
F, the letter F in a really fancy font, the letter
Uh-huh.
P, and the letter S.
FPS,
Mhm.
first person shooter. Okay.
Got it.
So
I've been training all my
gamer.
life for this.
so they say, "Hey, what's the letters on your back mean, buddy?"
He's just kind of, Faerun Postal Service.
Cave Rune Postal Service. What's
Hmm?
that?
Postal Service for Faerun. And he's kind of
Oh,
walking beside.
Oh, okay. Never heard of you guys before. You where you headed?
Up to Daggerford, then to Waterdeep.
Okay, all right. What
Just
do you where do you get the mail from?
each town.
Each
Just
town?
left the Ways Inn not too long ago. Stopped in Bow Shop for a little bit. Now just heading up to Liam's Hold.
Oh,
Your brain
neat.
seems to be smaller than your body, Zip.
That's strange because it's
Anyone
like
would
he's been in
know
the exact
what a
place this
postal
weekend.
service is.
Did you get any mail from the shopkeeper at all in there? And the what's it called again? What's that place called? Do you remember it?
Bow
Shot?
Shot?
No.
Oh,
The little shop that was in the town. Can you remember the name of that, sir? I can't quite
he
place
kind
it.
of slows down his pace and he reaches into his bag. And his bag, you know, it looks rather big, but he pulls out this huge clipboard and he starts to flip through the clipboard. It's like the paper is only a few inches thick, but he keeps rifling through more than a few inches of pieces of paper. And he comes up and he's like, okay, Bow Shot. You were talking about the mill, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You got
Mm-hmm.
any did you get any mail from the mill at all?
Are they sending any mail out?
Yeah, I mean, did you pick up the mail from them or
Oh
how
yeah,
does this
yeah,
work?
yeah, yeah. They didn't have anything to send out, but I dropped some off.
Oh, okay. What kind of stuff did you drop off for them?
Mostly letters.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat, guy. Have fun keeping up with us.
Will do, will
And
do.
I just kind of keep an eye on him for traveling around.
Just,
Fair enough. So as you guys start
You'll
to,
get your hands chopped off one of these days, Zip. With all the stupid questions you ask.
Hey, man, being
Nah, we
inquisitive.
defend him.
I'm
Not
being
well, but
inquisitive.
we try.
1, 2, 3, 3. So you hear sorry, Tyrex and Gray. You guys see this individual kind of conversing with Zip, and he kind of slows down a little bit, and you guys start to pass him. He looks over at you, and he kind of flips through his ledger a little bit more, and he kind of looks at Tyrex really carefully.
Weird.
May I help you?
Yes. I have a letter for you.
Oh my god, this is a Skyrim moment right now.
What?
Skyrim has like this courier that will chase you to the end of the
I've been
entire
looking
map.
for you. Got something important I'm
Exactly.
supposed to deliver.
Your
Really?
hands only.
He
Yeah.
could be anywhere, and he just
Anywhere.
spawns like 100 feet away and runs up to you.
What?
Yeah, no, that's exactly what he says is your hands only. And it's like weird mail you get.
That
Alright,
does
well,
sound
anyways,
weird.
what is this? What is this letter?
He pulls out a letter and he hands it to you,
Oh,
and then he
see.
hands over or he looks down at his little ledger and he says, "That's perfect," and he kind of folds it up and puts his little clipboard back away.
Uh-huh.
Strange.
Why is
Gotta
it
open
strange?
it.
Alright.
It's not strange. It's great.
Do I have to roll to open the letter?
Roll to open the letter.
What? You can check it for traps, I guess, if you want to.
It's a mimic.
That's
You
definitely
guys.
something you could do for sure.
No. I just open it up. What does it say?
All right. So you take this letter and you start opening it up, and it has some really, really fancy writing all over it. Like it's all scrawled, and it says Dragon Spear Castle, and it has your name on it as part of this folded piece of note or parchment or whatnot. So it's sealed by a seal.
Letter from my cousin. I see. Well, knowing him, he probably doesn't have something nice to say, but I'll read it anyway.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna open her up, I guess. Then, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You start, fiddling with it, and you kind of open it up, and it's basically a pamphlet with a out really having a better way of kind of describing it. And as you start reading through it, it looks like it's a recruitment sheet.
I told him not to send me these junk mails. Anyways, what is it a recruitment for?
So in this area, there's all kinds of different factions, and there's one that's essentially held up at the castle called the Dragon Spear Castle. This group's known for essentially watching over the Sword Coast. They're essentially a militia of sorts, and they kind of go up and down the coast, keeping an eye on things. Although they're led by a bit of a fanatical paladin. Most paladins are fanatical, but this one,
Hey.
for the most part, is just a little bit more than most others. So yeah, so it's basically an recruitment to join her group, her militia of sorts.
Not interested.
Okay.
I'm a neutral character. I don't take sides.
What do you do with the piece of paper?
Hey, Gray, you want it?
I'll take a look.
Paladin to paladin.
I'll take a look at this. So where do you go to get recruited in this Not that I want to, because but
Asking
where
for a
is it?
friend.
No, fair enough. You'd have to go down to the actual castle itself.
They do have, and the name's called Dragon Spear. Maybe they have a spear that's of legendary proportion.
It's called
Potentially.
dragon spear because it's just a big toenail, okay? They don't know any better. That's all
They
it
might
is. It's
not.
just a toenail that they sharpened.
But it's pointy.
They're a bunch of fools that you don't want to be a part of.
I wonder what
But
god she
paladin
follows.
to paladin
Interesting. I wonder how
might be a
crazy
fun
she
thing to
is.
see.
Seems interesting. So
Anyway.
what's their cause? What are they fighting for? Does it say on this recruitment?
It just basically goes over what the various different. Basically, they're a militia. They're interested in keeping the peace along the roads, along the various different towns in the area and stuff like that. For the most part, they're from what you've heard, they're decent, but they make demands. They call on taxes for protection and stuff like that from certain small communities and stuff. So
I mean, they
Just
don't
a
sound that
bunch
bad
of
to
bullies.
me. But here's the thing, they don't sound that bad, and maybe they know where we can find money. And I'd be interested in that.
Sounds like they're running a protection racket.
That
Pretty
is true.
much.
We could run a better one, though.
Varnish is the name of the dragon.
Just saying. Run a better one ourselves. Well, we can see what the competition in the area is if we go. See what we're working with against.
We gotta finish what we've started first. We have to go back to Daggerford.
Well, keep it in mind.
Right?
I'll keep it. I'll keep it in
Okay.
my stuff.
Okay, no, that sounds fair. So the little runner, trailed off and sprinted ahead of the caravan while you're kind of looking over the paperwork and stuff. So you've got that little kind of recruitment poster, and you put it in your whatever you call it, your backpack or whatnot,
Satchel.
right?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very good. All right. So that's nothing else basically happens for the most part for the rest of the day, and you guys get halfway up to where that encampment was before. I want let's see here. I want everyone to roll me a perception check just to give me an idea of how the night went.
Did not notice a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Cool.
Lil.
Oh, whoops.
Jesus. Nat 20
Wow.
plus 3.
So, like, I don't know, Lil sees like a unicorn or something crazy like that. 23? Holy jeez. I don't know.
We'll
For
fall
the
into
most part,
fucking
though.
ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
she watches so carefully she can see through different worlds. So
Well, now I
from
have the egg, so gotta be on watch.
yeah. So as an average, you guys
Yes.
definitely beat all my my threshold, so that's fine. That's fine. So nothing really happens. Next day, you guys wake up, carry on, and you guys make it up to Liam's hold without any big happenings or whatnot. You're greeted outside of Liam's hold. You guys remember this place as being a keep of sorts, and that's what it kind of looks like with the guards up
Oh, yeah.
top.
Oh,
You
this
guys
place
remember
again.
this place?
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't recall it at all.
The poor guys up here never left.
I have no memory of this place.
We got
Yeah.
food here. I think.
Yeah.
I remember some teaching some people how to do sleight of hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Give me the
love
rocks
this.
back.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Basically, for the most part, the time that you guys stay here, pretty quiet as well. Nothing too extravagant happens. Let's say you guys did have an opportunity to kind of join into a card game at night. So, anyone interested in jumping in on that card game?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Nope.
Okay, so what I would like
know
you
better.
guys to do. So we've got Zip, we've got Gray. Who else do we have?
It was
Solo, you
half
wanna
and
go?
half. No. Me, me and Pfeiffer stuck out. It's just you and Zip.
Okay.
All right.
So depending on what you want to do, you can either do intimidation or deception, and I'd like you guys to roll that, please.
I can just see this going so bad. All right. Hey, went well.
All right.
Now,
So
I've got a question.
yes.
So for my character, I
Yes.
believe. Let me double check it here.
Holy jeez. All right. So Lil, you won 4 gold, and Zip, you won 8.
Okay, cool.
Hey, I thought a 21 would get me more. Damn.
Well, you got the higher dice, but the dice rolled shit.
And
sad.
it was gold or silver.
Gold.
Nice.
Gold. Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, I know who's buying me dinner.
Yeah. So, essentially, you guys have.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
I have something to do during this card game.
Yes. Okay.
I want to stand off to the side and cast Minor Illusion
Mm-hmm.
and put change one of Zip's cards. Then when he reveals them, just have that illusion disappear.
All right.
That's so cheap.
Do you guys want to do another hand?
I'm
Yes.
All right. So, I want you guys to do the same rolls, except Zip, you're going to be at disadvantage.
Okay. What was it? Perception or no? Deception.
Deception or
Yeah.
persuade or
Intimidation.
intimidation. Yeah.
Hold on, I still need to check something.
Oh.
Bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that's fair. I wouldn't be intimidating. I am holding a giant.
Okay, so I have a deck of cards with me.
Mm-hmm.
Do these cards look anything like the cards we're playing with?
Yes.
Oh, interesting. So I want to go ahead and use my sleight of hand to give me a 4 of a kind.
Okay.
Would I notice this or no? Can I roll to notice this?
Let me just
Well,
see something here first. Okay. So, roll me a sleight of hand check. Okay.
Holy good God.
You feel that you have a 4 kind. So,
Okay.
So what I'd like you to do is roll with that disadvantage.
So what's the disadvantage?
'Cause
That
I'm fucking with your
he's
cards.
messing with your cards.
And I'm going to make it really obvious when he reveals it that one of them was an illusion.
Okay.
So, like, what do I need to do for the roll of the disadvantage?
You can either, if you're on roll 20, you can right click on the number, and it should give you an option to roll standard,
hold on.
disadvantage, or with advantage.
Hold
In
on.
D&D Beyond.
Is the
and
illusion
beyond.
spell a
Okay.
concentration spell?
No,
No? Okay.
Oh, wait, I didn't do disadvantage.
That's okay.
Oh.
just roll it again. That's
All
fine.
right.
Okay. All right. So as you put down your cards, okay,
Damn it.
you see 4 of a kind there, and Fiverr, you're kind of watching and carefully watching, and you see that the card that you put is not there, and didn't kind of. It looks like the one that he did the sleight of hand with was the one that you tampered with, and he beat out the. Where is
rolled a
Lil's
2.
roll?
He
So
rolled
that
a
would be a
2,
15.
though.
Yes, true. But I rolled a 1 to see what card he swapped out of the 4 cards that he had a choice of, and it was 1 that was the card that you changed, and I rolled a 1, so the disadvantage doesn't mean anything. So we're going
Then
with the
I
first
will change one of the cards he has to another card.
one.
Wait,
Certainly.
what?
You can do that. You want to do that while the cards are
The
face
cards
up?
are displayed. Yep.
Holy.
Doing this
Okay,
to
I
me?
would like you to do
Because
a
you
sleight
left
of
me with holding
hand.
the bag in that town.
That is true.
Can you
And
do
to
a
be honest, if I
Ah.
discover you're cheating, I'm also going to be mad at you.
yeah?
So,
You're gonna have to do a
if I
sleight of hand
discover
check
it,
there then if you're gonna be doing. Yeah,
so I wouldn't notice
you're
any
gonna
of
have
this
to
stuff.
like when it comes to illusion. What are the?
So if people suspect it, they can do a test.
No, not that. How is it casted? 5th ed.
It is
Minor illusion, right?
thematic and
Minor illusion.
material.
Okay, so I need you to do a sleight of hand then, to try and get this done with, like, cast the spell without being noticed.
Okay. Do I have advantage or disadvantage on it?
No, you don't have any. No one's really paying attention to you, but at the same time, you're not exactly. You still need to be out in the open to kind of see this. So, passive perception for everybody. So let me see what's your. Does anyone have a better passive perception than a 10?
Let me see.
I think most of you guys.
Imagine they
probably do.
all do.
So essentially, you see
Yeah.
the number. Let's go with the D4. Okay,
Oh my-
the card that you swapped out, Zip. You know what one
Yeah.
it was. It just started to change into a completely different card in front of your face, and pretty much
Yes,
all of you
I
guys
got him.
saw Fiverr casting.
Hey, man, this guy's cheating. What's going on here?
Mm,
I will use.
Don't mind me, I'm just in a fucking drunken brawl with some other fucking idiot over here.
You're
Like,
beat-
come
I'll
on,
just do
Fiverr.
deception, and I have no idea what you're talking about.
all right.
But But I saw it. You're just trying to mess with me because I got the best
So,
of you. You're in
deception,
that shop.
and that would be versus insight then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So insight. So anyone want to that would be Gray
I'm-
and
Well, I'm not trying to deceive those two. It's the other people in the card game.
Oh, okay. Then you don't guys can choose whether or not to believe him or not. But so that'll be you guys are making this so complicated. I just want a fun little card game. Oh my god!
Oh no!
Wait,
All right, the people.
Oh, this asshole! He just threw me to the table. Oops!
Don't
Everything's
believe
been thrown in the air.
They're like looking at you, and they're like, "Okay,
I don't know.
no."
can I try to persuade? Because I want to say it. He would never.
Basically,
Can I
people are
say-
kind of pushing their chairs back from the table right now. So, what do you want to try and do? Persuade these people to calm down?
Yeah, and he's not.
Or-
Nobody's cheating here. They would never. Can I try to persuade
You
that?
can try. All right, let's see what this D20 does. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Everybody sit down. We're
They're
playing
like,
a card
you know
game.
what? You know what? We're tired of this. We're tired of losing money, and we don't trust you. But we're just gonna leave it at that. And they get up and they start walking away,
Well,
grumbling.
think of this. If I catch somebody cheating, they're gonna get a punch to the face.
They
Wait a
basically
minute,
take
I
the
won
fact-
that. I won that hand, guys. Come on, fair
They
is fair.
start splitting up their money and start leaving.
Damn. I tried.
Is the
I'll
money
play you.
still? So
Zip, I'll play you.
So as they're trying to get their
Mhm.
money all
Mhm.
sorted off from the table, I'm gonna try to steal about 4 gold pieces from them.
On top of yeah. Sleight of hand. Oh god! Oh my god! What are you guys doing to me? What are you freaking doing to me? Fuck it. They don't care. They don't notice. Fucking dice. Bah! All right, you get 4 gold.
But do I notice?
Your passive perception is above 10, so yes, you would have noticed.
No.
Would I have noticed?
Mine's 9.
Oh,
Mine's
then no, you
13.
didn't notice.
Sorry. Passive perception. Yeah, is 11. Yes.
Yeah, you noticed. So they're just kind of grumbling and they're getting their money and they're starting to walk away now.
I'll just say, oh, I think you might have forgot some money.
Agreed. I saw that too.
Are you who are you talking to? The guys that are trying to
The
leave
guys
the
that are
table?
walking away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn, you're really gonna throw him underneath the bus.
Well, guys,
But
it's
all right, I
nice.
stand by this. He was
He
cheating.
left me holding a bag for a very expensive brooch.
Hey,
or
look,
bracelet.
So
and
it's
he's
been
cheating.
fun, guys. I'm glad we could all leave this card game amiably, and I run off.
Wait, can I grab him before he runs? Because he's right there. Can I
You
attempt
could
this?
try and grab him. So that'll be a grapple, essentially grapple check.
Holy.
Yeah.
Do I
Oh,
roll like a
man.
dexterity check?
Yeah, you guys
against
are going to
this?
basically do a test against each other essentially. So
How do I
you're
roll
going
a
to be
grappling?
Who's he grappling?
Yeah, is it like a thing? It's not a.
so you're going to
Grapple
use
is
strength.
unarmed.
Yeah, so you're going to use strength athletics. Gray to try and grab him, and then to get out of it, you can use basically your acrobatics or athletics to
Well,
get
you
out
won't
of
get
it
out
if
of
you
it.
want to.
Yeah, you'll get out
Okay.
of that. That's a 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my
I rolled a
acrobatics.
1.
Go for it.
Oh,
Alright,
look
so
at that!
essentially, you go to grab him, and he not only twists and gets out of it, you actually kind of grappled the chair, and you're kind of grabbing, and teetering on this chair, kind of back and forth, about to kind of topple over, and you actually topple over the ground, making this clanking crash sound. The people are all just kind of backing up, and just surprise, and some of the people that you were playing go down to go help you out because they're like, "What the hell happened?" So yeah. This mess is happening.
Damn cheater. Damn cheater. All right, help me up.
I'm just gonna fade back into the crowd and leave.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah,
I'm in bed now.
I just gotta see. One last thing. Just do a quick what is it? Stealth check for me.
Me?
Yeah, see if you kind of scoot out of there. Oh fuck, Yeah, you're gone. You disappear. One guy's like tracking you, and poof, you're gone. Shit. All right.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to see it.
So the people at the table kind of help you up, and they're like questioning you, like, "Do you know this guy? Like, who is this guy?" Like,
Me?
yes.
Oh, wow. See, I was just shook up. That fall really got me. I hit my head. I'd be like, thieves nowadays. Tiny little thieves. Gotta hate it.
Well, if you see him, let us know. Want our money back.
No, agreed.
So they kind of disperse and head back to their meals and stuff like that, and things. Anything else you crazy people want to do before the night is out?
I'm just sleeping.
All right. Where are you sleeping?
I was beating up some fucking guy in the corner the whole time.
You want to actually beat somebody up?
No, I did.
We're,
You
we're
didn't say
did.
anything about it though.
So you
we're-
went
we're
over and you
caused
punched
enough.
somebody. You hit them.
No.
Unarmed
He was
strike.
drunk. He was insulting me,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Come on, I can take you." So I
Okay.
just was like, "Okay," and we just had a bit of a drunken brawl.
Okay. So
And I
you
wanted
did
that to
one,
lead into me or
2,
him getting thrown into the table to mess everything up, to move things along.
1,
But
2,
nobody heard me.
3, 4,
So yeah.
5. Let me do this.
Why? Why?
So yeah,
Oh
you
my
pretty much
god.
beat the shit out of him for the most part. He got one good hit on you, but all the other ones were pretty much misses, and you
Yeah,
pretty
I
much cleaned his
know.
clock. Well, you don't know
Damn.
until the dice are rolled, so it was kind of like Schrodinger's bar fight there for a second.
This is true.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
it was
anyways,
supposed to end
healing?
with him
Now we'll
getting
rest.
thrown into the fucking poker table and fucking everything you guys were doing up.
It's the
Okay.
past.
It would have given Zip a chance to steal all the money. I'd just be beating
But
the
you-
shit out of the guy.
But you
Lil wouldn't know
didn't.
what's going on, and
And
Five would
it's
just be off
nighttime.
fucking watching.
yeah. So you beat up this drunk guy, and everyone heads on to bed and goes to sleep. Creators of chaos. Oh my
Mhm.
god. Everyone wakes
And
up,
you didn't even
and
say anything about
for
it.
whatever reason, you guys are being shuffled out of the keep, and there's some strong mentions of please don't come back again and get out, as you guys are kind of rushed out, especially Tyrex for beating some poor drunk guy up.
Oh, come on. He
Way to get
started
us
it.
kicked out of the castle,
Yeah.
buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thief.
yeah.
Literal thief. I could turn you in right now.
So the
Get outta
caravan
here.
starts moving out of Liam's hold, moving up to Jillian's Hill for the rest for the better half of the day. Arriving in Jillian's Hill. Jillian's Hill is a pretty small area. It's just a small collection of farmhouses on a plateau. Moving through it, you guys stay for the afternoon, have some meals and whatnot, and head on for Daggerford. Let's see if you guys finally run into something interesting. Nope, absolutely not. So you guys make it to Daggerford, no problem. Crossing the big mighty bridge that spans the river, and make it back into the city. The city is big, bright, and exciting as it normally is, and yeah, welcome home to Daggerford.
Yay.
Yay!
After a million
Yay.
years.
After a million years of being away.
Okay.
Entering through before you guys move into the main gates, the caravan's parked on the side in the caravan grounds. Sarah comes up and thanks you very much for all of the assistance that you guys have done. And she just, Gray, I appreciate your help in getting us to Bowshot and back safely. I'm a little disappointed in what happened over at Liam's hold, but you guys do your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I
Well-
wanted to ask real quick, Fox. Since we defeated that owlbear, can't we level up?
we kind of do more of a leveling up around not necessarily encounters or specific experience from killing something. It's more from completing a story arc within the story, essentially. And as soon as you complete one, then you guys are definitely going to get bumped up.
Oh, come on.
I think that's
Like,
no,
the
that's
owlbear
good
should
though.
be-
It's good.
An owlbear is
Gotta
worth almost
complete the
no
mission.
experience compared to what it would take to level up. So
Yeah.
you guys are probably better off going
It's
off
time.
milestones as opposed to experience points,
All right.
because you'd probably still be level 2 or level 3 if we were doing that.
Hey, let's go to the sewer. Start beating rats. Just keep doing
Bleed
that.
up the
Done.
rats, bring in their ears,
Just grind.
hand them in.
Eh,
Hand them in.
I want to go
Yeah.
shopping.
Oh, did we
well,
get
we should
paid?
get our reward first, but
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
go shopping.
All right. So you'd like to get your
Hello,
reward,
you're
which
getting a reward for this? I thought we did it for free.
We did it for reduced cost. Like originally back in the day, we settled on a really low fee.
Lil, you gotta negotiate. Bump
At this
that
time,
shit
there was
up.
2 of us. Okay, there was 2 of us on this journey.
Yeah, exactly. So we need more.
This be true, but we did it out of kindness of our heart. No, I'm just kidding.
Lil,
We did do it for money, but not that much
Yes.
money.
Lil,
there was money
we're
involved.
doing it for more money.
I mean, here's the thing. You guys came halfway through. So, based on
Well.
that, I'm just saying that wouldn't be fair if we charged the whole thing for all of us till we came
Really?
later. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And also, we did this for one of the lords. So, I don't know, having him in our
Exactly. They
pocket.
got money to spare.
Yeah, but influence is more valuable than money sometimes.
Lil, it won't
I'm
matter.
just saying. I'm just
supposed
saying.
to be
Money
the greedy
buys
one.
influence.
Yeah, Zip's just kind of watching things.
Like,
back and
I'm
forth.
really
I'm just
greedy
waiting to find
too,
out how
but
much
here's
we
the
get
thing,
paid.
I'm
money
sorry,
down the
but
line.
dragons are naturally
So-
greedy.
So how much money are we getting for this ultimately? What was the initial deal?
See, that's an excellent question. And
Yes.
somewhere in my notes I might have that, but it wasn't a lot. I'll tell you right now, it was
2
cheap.
gold pieces.
It was like, I want to say like maybe like 150,
What?
maybe.
What?
Yeah, and I got 50 and then Fiverr got 100. I think something like that. Yep, pretty much.
Yeah.
We didn't do this for a
Well.
lot of money. We did this to get in the man's pocket to get
Okay.
success.
All right, we'll go schmooze with the man that you know so that we can get more money.
Okay.
Double it,
Let's
and we
try to
each get 75 gold.
Let's see what else this guy needs help with, and we've proven ourselves.
Yeah.
So let's see if he's got anything else that he needs to get taken care of.
For
I will-
context, his name's Bitter Tree.
All right. Well, let's go
I-
talk. You go talk to Bitter Tree.
I'm about to be bitter too.
Out of my 100 gold, I will give the other 2 20 gold each.
Yay!
Yeah, and I'll give them 10 each.
So,
So then
30.
they get
You go in there,
30,
and
30,
you
and then I get
double that
also 30?
reward. We all get 75.
I mean, look, my plan was
Well.
take a low fee this time, but next time he's going to put us on a quest for a high fee. Let's see what he's
No,
going to
he's
offer
not.
for next.
No,
Let's see what he's
not.
going to offer and how much. Because he paid us in advance last time. Wait, no, did he? No, he didn't.
No.
No.
He didn't. He did something in advance. I can't remember what it was. Let's just go see him. Let's not
God.
pretend like we know. Let's just face the man. All right?
The
To
myth,
the
legend.
marketplace. Mhm.
All right. Venturing off into the marketplace, you guys see the glorious marketplace of Daggerford. All kinds of various different items and wares are basically presented before you. There's the old version of Gray, so we gotta
Who is that? That looks.
get rid of
That
Gray.
person looks familiar.
And do this. There's New Gray. There's Zip. And there's everybody else. So there you go. Guys go. So entering into the marketplace. So what exactly are you looking for in the marketplace?
To buy? Or, like, are we well, I wanted to buy some things.
Okay.
But that was beside the point.
I thought we
No.
were gonna go see the big man.
Yeah,
He's in here somewhere.
I
He
don't
runs the
have
market.
enough
comes
money
by.
to buy anything, so
I want to buy something very basic. I want to buy leather and leather straps.
Okay. You could essentially
Alright.
find that pretty easily for the most part. Yeah.
What's your motivation here?
Well, I was thinking, I'm like, the egg needs to stay warm, so I was gonna make like a little thing for it. You know.
Hey, Fox.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for Bitter Tree, right? We don't know if he's out here or in a building.
We'll see him.
I
Yeah, I don't know what he
want to
looks
do
like.
this. I want to
Yay! I fixed the grid.
roar. I just want to just
Okay.
as loud as I can yell out his name.
You want to
He
yell
doesn't know
for
you though.
Bitter
Daggerford.
Tree?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Do you want to do it as? Are you trying to do like an intimidation, or are you just yelling for the sake of like I want your attention kind of thing?
Basically just to sort of like call him out
Yeah.
type deal.
Yeah,
So yeah, maybe
yeah.
intimidation, I guess.
Yeah. Roll that up. We're just curious to see how loud. Holy jeez!
Holy.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is an excellent
Cover
roll.
your
Yeah, definitely. So Zip and poor Fiverr, you guys are just like wincing from the loud bellows that Tyrex kind of yelled out. And Tyrex, what exactly did you say to?
I just shouted
Call him
out, Bitter Tree, reveal yourself or whatever.
Sounds like a duel.
Sounds good.
Just a main like call out.
No, that's fine. And you see this individual start rushing over, dressed in kind of like robes. He's got a large satchel on the side, and he's got a book under his arm, and he's kind of rushing up, and he's got a quill in his hand. He's kind of pointing it at your nose. And he's like, "Who are you, and who do you think you are?" Yelling out like that. And you see like
Oh
beads
my.
of
Me?
sweat,
No,
like
that
coming
wasn't
down
me.
the guy's forehead.
No.
Roll
Holy.
a 23.
That wasn't me. That was my friend over here. That was my friend. Fuck.
Yeah, that didn't work.
No.
This guy is like, looks. The guy's like shaking, like the feather in his hand. It's just he's just shaking, like it's not anger. It's like he looks scared, but he's still trying his best to kind of hold his ground.
No. It's just like he ran out from like this building over here, and it's just like blots of ink dripped on the floor into like a trail.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Hey, don't mean to startle you. Just wanted to know where you were. Me and my buddies here, we got a few questions for you.
Holy
What
God.
questions? One of them.
What questions do you have for my lord?
Oh my God.
I'm here to collect my payment for my recent hardships, my quest per se.
Good Lord. Can I just look at
Great,
Fiverr during
you know
this?
this guy. Fiverr, you know this guy too. It was the
Yep.
the dude's assistant, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay,
I figured that.
Just so you guys know.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not sure what quest you're talking about. We've got a few folks kind of in their employment, but if you give me a little more details, I can look into that right away for you, sir.
Caravan protection. Just going from here to the next town over.
North or south? Like, were you going up to Waterdeep?
No, south.
Okay, because I don't have 600 gold on me. I can't
Past
do that right now.
Liam's.
So,
Past Liam's hold.
down south to Bowshot. Oh, okay. That was 150.
Yeah.
No problem. I'll be back with the payment. I just need some. I just need the writ.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Yep.
you. You're the one with that, I guess.
I don't know him. I don't know this person.
What the hell? What? No, why?
I turned to Fiverr. I go, should we just let this play out? This would be funny.
You guys are horrible. I hate all of you.
I say,
Why am I agreeing
no,
with the
we
rogue?
should not.
Oh,
I would like to
man.
get paid.
This is
Yeah.
true. All right, can I walk over to
So-
the guy
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
say, Sure, we can give you the writ, but I'd really prefer if we can see Bittertree because, again, we did this for a discounted price, and we'd like to just see him again. Is he busy now?
He's currently in a meeting with he's getting ready for a meeting. He's going to be heading over to the Lady Luck. He has a meeting, but I'm sure you can speak to him before he heads out. He just kind of points over to like one of the buildings over here and says, I can bring you guys in and you can speak to him right away. He looks rather shaken.
Can I be like, it's
Once
okay.
again, apologies.
It's okay, little
It's the
one.
easiest way to get you
little
out.
person. It's okay.
All right. So he basically brings
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember, I'm this like towering beast of a
Yeah.
being,
Yeah.
7'5".
He's all
I
bark,
just
no bite.
shouted, and you could hear it 2 fucking cities over.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. So he gathers the four of you and brings you guys into one of the buildings, not too far off the market, and you can see a rather well dressed individual. He's got a cloak. It's really nicely done up with embroidery around the edges. He's got a chain that comes from a button in the center of his shirt that goes to a pocket, and he has some various different rings and stuff like that around his fingers. And the little kind of assistant runs up to the individual, says, "My lord, I don't mean to interrupt you. You probably heard the yelling. I'm here to bring you Gray and her company here to speak to you about the deal, about the caravan to Bowshot." And Bittertree kind of claps his hands together and turns around and says, "Welcome back. This is excellent. How did it go, Gray?"
It went well. Good to see you again.
Uh-huh.
We have returned, and it was very successful. We didn't lose anyone, and we've made it back.
Excellent. Anything happen on the way? Any problems? I know you said there was no big incident, but like nothing at all happened?
I mean, there was quite a few fights. I mean, I think you knew that from the onset, but we did handle it. We took care of it. No one was injured for long. We healed them and got them back up to speed, and we made it to Beauchamp safely, which was great.
And you were able to employ a few more people, I see.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
Excellent. He claps his hands together again. Well, do you still have the writ?
I do. Somewhere in this bag.
Okay.
And then I pull it out.
Okay. He extends his hand.
I give it to him.
Takes it, reads it over, looks down at his little buddy, and says, 150 gold. If you can hand it over to Gray, this was good. Stamp that, and when you're done with your gold, Gray, I do have another job for you since you were able to make it back and look pretty good for the most part.
Excellent. Let's hear about this job.
Well, first off, hold on.
Oh my
There's
god.
more people here. 150 was just for Lil and Fiverr. Since there's 2 more, I believe it should be doubled.
We could try to persuade him on that, but we really just did it again, so he would give us another quest with more money. But you can try.
15?
No.
Got it.
Yeah. All the good rolls come out when I try to do shit. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That is just crazy. It's
like, no.
No.
Mhm.
But you do have an opportunity to make some more money.
He's just like deadpan. He just looks at me. He's just like, no. Continues on.
So the little assistant comes over, hands you a bag of gold, essentially, and he's like he kind of steps back and kind of moves in behind Bittertree. So he just kind of Bittertree basically says, "I do have another offer for you. Since you were so good at keeping Sarah and Tristan out of trouble, all the way down to Beauchamp and all the way back. I know it was a bit difficult, and I know you did the job at a very reasonable rate, and I appreciate that. I would like you to join me on a let's say meeting. I have a meeting with the Lady of Swords. Okay, this afternoon. Now, it's about noontime right now. It's getting about lunch. So just a little later in the afternoon, in about 2 hours or so, we're going to be meeting at the Lady Luck. And I would like you to join me to basically help with some negotiations and some suggestions on how some areas like the marketplace should be essentially run and controlled by the Lord of Market, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are your
Absolutely.
thoughts?
I think that's an excellent idea. We would love to work with you in the future.
Good, good, good. And this afternoon, yes?
Yeah, sounds great.
Good.
Ask him
What do you
about
guys
money.
think?
Money. Money.
Also,
You should persuade him, Zip. Persuade him.
Mhm.
go for it if you want to try.
Well,
Our money.
Are we gonna get paid for helping you with this little rendezvous, sir?
he kind of looks away from Gray with kind of a double take and looks down at you and says, well, yes, absolutely. That would be the intention of this entire deal. Yes.
Oh, sweet. How much money are we talking about?
He kind of looks back at Gray and looks at Zip and looks back at Gray and looks a little bit confused. So, Gray, are you leading this party or am I dealing with this individual here?
So, it's kind of like a democracy. You know, there's no one leader. We all work together.
We rotate.
Yeah, but we've, people come and go. It's a dangerous field we work in. You understand?
I understand. So he turns to Zip and says, you know what? I appreciate a person that has priorities, and I appreciate a person that knows what they want. So what I'm thinking about doing is having you guys join me for a few hours. And I was thinking I could toss you guys, let's say, 80 gold for your time.
A piece? Sure, that sounds great.
Good try, but
Yes.
no.
Is it 80?
80 gold for a few hours of your time as a group.
Okay.
All right, how about this? We'll do
Let's do
80.
it. Yeah,
We'll do
I think
80.
I think that's good. I think that's good.
But the lady of what did you say? The sword?
Swords.
Lady of Swords.
Lady of Swords?
Uh-huh.
Do you know her well? Or not very well?
Absolutely, absolutely. She's one of the lords and ladies that are part of the council of Daggerford.
Great, fantastic. And maybe you can convince her that we're very good at our jobs, and if she needed any help, you can convince her of that.
Well, I'm hoping you can convince her yourselves through basically just you being you. And
All right. We'll see. We'll see. Sounds good either way. We'll see you in a couple hours then.
that sounds good. So in 2 hours' time, meet myself and my assistant here at the Lady Luck, and we'll see how things go.
Got it. See you soon.
If you'll excuse me, I've got to return to business. And he turns and begins to speak to the shopkeeper.
Mm-hmm. I mean, 80 for doing nothing. It's not terrible.
So we got 150 plus 80. So 230 gold.
But we're not
don't
dividing it
have 80
evenly.
yet.
Because, like, the three of us are getting 30 each. And then I think Fiverr's going to get 60?
I was getting 60, yep.
Yeah, you're going to get 60. And then with the 80, we'll divide evenly, I think. Does that sound
Yeah.
fair?
20
Cool.
apiece.
Yeah, that's good.
20 apiece. Okay. And then how much did you say was the other part?
30. So it would be 50 in total.
30.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you don't
Okay.
have the other 20 yet. You'll have
Yeah,
to get
that'll
that
come
after you're
soon.
done. Yep. So,
Mhm.
the four of you are free to walk about the market for the next hour or so, or do whatever you would like.
I would like
I
to
run
go
back
early
in and I
to the-
beat him to shit. No.
Okay.
I like to go to the Lady Luck.
the Lady
and just-
Luck. Okay.
I want
Yeah.
to set up shop and make sure nothing suspicious is going on.
That
Yeah, I'll
sounds
go
Make
good.
sure it's not a
Fire.
setup.
Okay. No, that
Oh,
sounds like a
I'll
great
go with
idea.
fire.
Yeah. Okay, so you two are heading over to Lady Luck. Tyrex, what are you up to?
I don't know, like anything about them. So I want to go around to the stalls and just ask what that kind of person is.
Who?
What?
Which
What?
one?
The
Are you talking
lady
about
of
Bitter Tree or
swords.
Lady of Swords? Okay, so I want you to roll me an investigation roll. Good. No, that's good. So it's going to take a little bit of time because of the low nature of the roll, but you're still able to get information that you're kind of looking for. So you want to know who the lady is, essentially,
Yeah, just
and you
like
want to know a little
general
bit.
info, what the people think of her,
Mm-hmm.
that sort of thing.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So the Lady of
Any
Sword,
weak points? I
yeah,
mean, huh?
her name is Wine Lake. Her first name's Wine. Uh, she's been the Lady of Sword for a number of years now. Her entire job is maintaining and managing the small army that is situated inside of Daggerford and supplies security for the city itself and for the main manor proper at the center or at the northern end of town. So she takes care of security, basically the guards and law for the entire city for the most part.
She's like the chief of police type of deal.
Yeah, or commissioner or whatever. Yeah, you call them. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Gotcha.
she's essentially that. She, for the most part, she's a very by the books kind of individual and doesn't like when things don't go according to plan or um, I guess regulation or whatever. Well, if things go outside the norm, it's not her favorite. She's not the
So
most
we're
happiest
fucked.
of campers.
And what do the people think
This
of
should
her?
go well.
Do they generally agree with her like dealings, or do they
I'll be
hate
right back,
her?
guys. Just a second.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. So for the most part, she is uh, again fair, but in times like this in a fantasy world, there's always the ability to rub a few gold coins together to get a little bit of advantage here and there, right? So she's not
So she's
uh,
a corrupt woman. Is that what you're trying to say?
as far as a good corrupt person would be,
All right.
if that
Interesting.
makes
Gotcha.
sense. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Basically, she plays the game. She's a very
Hmm.
I had a bunch of gold coins
political-minded
to my
person.
knuckles and beat the shit out of her with them.
Please
that
don't.
that could potentially happen. Yeah, you could try that. Yeah.
Hey, he
So
said with enough gold coins.
so for the next few
Just
hours, you've been
remember, she's not the Lady of Fish. She's the Lady of Blades.
yeah. She's a
Mm.
lady of swords. Yeah, so it's pretty sharp. So
I've-
with that said, that's what you've been doing for the past hour or so. Gray, what do you want to do for the next
I'm gonna
hour?
punch then pull out a weapon.
I want to do two things. I want to get some leather straps, and then I want to head to the like church infirmary thing
Mhm.
because I'm looking for that person.
So I would say 1 silver would be totally fine for the amount of leather and the quality of leather that you're basically trying to mock up a holder for this egg, right?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So I'd say about 1 silver worth of leather and well worked and well easy to tie together straps in like a little pouch kind of thing.
Perfect. All right, great.
Heading up north to the Temple of Lathander. That's no problem. You can do that. The Temple of Lathander, easy to get to. Big gold building just by the main gates of the main manor proper. Heading up there, you walk in, you see the acolytes milling about and stuff like that. What do you want to do there?
I think the person I'm looking for was named Sophia. Sophia,
Okay.
something like that. So
Yeah.
can I ask the guy at the front if they know of anyone like that?
Yeah.
That name?
Walking up to an acolyte, you ask about Sylphia, and he says, "Yes, I can get her for you." What did you want to talk to her about, though?
An owl bear.
He kind of gives you
And
an
that's
odd
it.
look, but there's kind of a spark of, I get what you're getting at, but I don't know what you're getting at. Kind of look to his eye, and he kind of skitters off. About like 2 minutes waiting, you see this this female form glide up to you, almost like she has an unearthly movement to her. Every movement
It's a
has
ghost. Kill
intent
it.
behind it, but it's almost like she's dancing. And she comes
Wow.
up to you, and her robes just kind of glide around her and slowly stop, as if it's almost like a cloud rolling in behind her. And she says,
Damn.
Good afternoon, child. How may I help you?
So, I was told that you would know something about an owlbear and owlbear eggs.
I do. What questions do you
So,
have?
it's not like I have a question, but many questions, and then I show her the egg.
She has a bit of a look of surprise, a look of concern and worry crosses her face, and then she kind of looks at you with just a puzzlement and just wonder, like more just she's worried about this whole situation. So she basically starts off with, "Why do you have an owlbear egg?"
Well, let's just say
Why don't
things went
you?
wrong, and if I left it, it would have died, and I couldn't do that.
So you're trying to take care of this egg. Are your intentions to actually hatch and raise this egg?
See, it's just gonna depend on the demeanor of this little owl bear. If it could coexist, great. If I realize it can't, then I will release it. And then,
They're okay. So you want to basically try and hatch this egg.
mhm.
Takes I think something like 30 to 20 some days to hatch. That egg looks pretty old. Like it's not like just freshly laid. So she may I have it?
Sure.
She takes it
I
up
hand her
and
the
she
egg.
kind of takes it and brings it over to uh, a in the middle of the room. There's a large pyre, like a big flame, kind of being burned, and people are tossing in little pieces of paper into it, uh, like prayers or something like that. And she brings it up to the flame, and you see people throwing in these little offerings of stuff to the fire. And she lifts
Over
the
to the
egg up
fire.
towards the fire and starts looking at it and inspecting the egg.
Mm. Okay.
The brightness and light from the fire, you can almost see through the egg. There's like a silhouette on the inside, and
How
then she
big is this egg for context? Like, I don't even. What's the sizing of this thing?
you're looking at a small watermelon. I think I said it was.
Watermelon. That's great.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Cool.
she hands it back to you and basically says, "It's big. I
Mm.
don't know when it's gonna hatch, but it's gonna hatch. Keep it warm. Keep it safe."
You know, an even better question is, how do you know about owl bears? I mean, that's bizarre.
Why, it's not bizarre at all. I used to work with a family of druids. My
Ah.
my life
Mm.
before I became a cleric was on the mist, over by the Misty Woods is where my family lives. Some of the members of my family are druids, and they took care of some of the owl bears in the forest there.
Mm. So some of them can be friendly, huh?
No,
I mean, like
like,
they weren't eating the family, so I mean, like
well,
friendly, right? Like,
they're druids. They can speak to the animals. They can turn into the animals. They can, there's
but
yeah,
still, like, I
no.
mean, it wasn't like like just immediate.
It's still a
Okay,
wild animal. If you
of
try and
course.
raise this thing, you might get hurt. It might get hurt. Just be careful.
Hey,
Make your choices wisely.
don't worry.
I
It's
do.
better off than the other alternative. Don't worry. We'll make sure things go right.
All
And I
right.
like shake her hand.
She smiles and shakes back and wishes you the best of luck.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then I put the egg on like my back, and the little backpack thing I
Yep.
made.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So you're gonna
The
head
whole
off.
like Baby Yoda thing going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh God. Yep. Pretty much. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's the Mandalorian. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh no. What have I
Hell
done?
yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh no. Anyway, so we have our two intrepid caster and locksmith heading over to the Lady Luck, entering into the inn for the most part. It's a pretty memorable place. Some of you guys have been here before, others not so much. But I think Fiverr, you've been here before, right? For sure, for
Yes.
sure. Excellent. So let me bring you to the.
Surprised Acquisitions Incorporated hasn't been like, hey, hand over that owlbear egg.
I'm never gonna tell them.
Get a
So
magic book, for God's sakes. They know already.
They don't know anything.
they don't need to know. They don't
No.
need to know. All right. So the two of you guys enter into the inn. So I need to open up the inn for you.
Ah, yes. The Midnight Inn. No light anywhere.
Exactly.
Oh, never mind.
There we go. Welcome to the inn.
This is the Lady Luck.
This is the Lady Luck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this place. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to take up room at this table in the back corner here.
Certainly. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so you're sitting down there. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'll join you.
Okay, so you're down
No,
there. Good, good.
left.
Oh, you're not there yet. Sorry, I didn't know that you put your dude on. But yeah, you're
I was
not there yet.
outside the doors.
Yeah, so you're right now as they are kind of entering in. You're questioning
I'm still like
all
walking
these
around.
various different people and stuff like that. Yeah. Yep. So the two of you guys kind of arrive at this table. What are you going to do for the next hour while you're here?
I'm going to
So-
summon a familiar.
Okay.
In the middle of the place.
Do you
Love
have
it.
the components for summoning a familiar?
I have
That's
no idea what I need.
Expensive. That is a very expensive spell.
Is it?
It's just like,
Yes.
summon.
10
nothing
gold
happens. It's
worth,
just like a
10 gold
poof.
piece worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Yes.
Oh, that must be consumed by a fire and a brass brazier. Okay, maybe not right
Yes.
now.
I'm just picturing.
But it's not
he
very
puts down
expensive. It's only
the
10
brass.
gold.
Oh, it is when you have to pay for smoke damage.
Oh, that's
Okay,
not
never
gonna
mind
happen.
then.
So I can just picture Fiverr sits down, puts the brass brazier, just starts burning shit
Yep.
in the middle of the inn. Everyone's like, what? Why does it smell like lavender in here? Burnt sandalwood and lavender. Why?
Love
So,
it.
I'm gonna take a
It's
look
oddly
at.
pleasant, but oh, my eyes.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
take a look at this table over here on the right. Why can't I do the clicky thing?
Make sure in the top left-hand corner you've got the select move on, and then you should be able to click in spots.
Select move. Yeah, I got select move
Okay,
on.
and then
It's
just
not-
hold down when you click. There you
There
go.
we go. I'm
Yes.
looking at this table over here and just kind of taking a gander at what these three guys are doing.
Sure. Yes. Those three dwarves are having a blast. They are chit-chatting and laughing and singing and clinking their mugs together, and they're just having the best time. They're singing all kinds of different songs, and they're just really enjoying themselves.
Okay. What about this lady over here? What's she doing?
She has a small ferret on the table, and she's feeding the ferret. And it kind of does like a
Okay.
little run around in circles, then stands up and she feeds it, runs around in circles, does a little jump and feeds it again.
Okay. And what about these people on the other side of the room? What are they doing?
They're pretty
What do
quiet.
they look like?
They're just kind of talking back and forth. This individual looks very familiar. Fiverr, if you're looking in in that direction, that's Sade from the guild hall.
Oh, okay.
You know that guy?
He's from AI.
Okay. What? From where?
Acquisitions Incorporated.
Oh, who are they?
Wait.
Uh,
I realize he doesn't
They're
know
a
who we're
guild
working
that we
for.
sometimes
this?
do work for.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why is there smudge on the table?
Oh, it got dirty. There,
All right.
cleaned up. I think something happened, like a table or a chair got broken or messed up there last time.
What about this person over here?
That
What's
person
she all
is going around from table to table, waiting tables. And
about?
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
They do eventually come by your table, ask if there's anything they can get you.
I'll just have a water, please.
I'm sorry, rum?
Yeah, rum. I'll take a rum.
All right.
That works.
She smiles and heads on back. Smiles and then looks to Fiverr. And yourself?
I'll just have a glass of wine.
Wine. Excellent.
Red.
I know. Really? Okay. I will be happy to do that for you. And she heads on back to the bar to get your drinks. For the most part, really, not a lot of patrons kind of come in. A few individuals do walk in and go up to the bar and get some food and kind of walk out. Looks like he's packaging up packages of like lunch or something like that and handing it over to these individuals as they kind of come in and go out and stuff. But anything else you want to do for the next like 45 minutes or so before people, Gray and Tyrex kind of pop by?
I'm just going to watch to see people come in to
Mm-hmm.
see if anyone's like setting up or,
Mm-hmm.
casing the joint.
No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Over the next 45 minutes or so, really nothing big happens. Two more individuals do kind of arrive and kind of sit down, and you recognize them as Tristan and Sarah. They're having a small meal down here right now, and that's pretty much the only thing that's really going on at this time.
Okay.
That's about it. So, while you guys are having, and she brings by some food as well for you guys too, like a plate of various different meats and a plate of vegetables and a plate of cheeses as well. She puts on the table for you. Some bread. And basically, an hour rolls by. Tyrex, did you want to head to the Lady Luck after your hour of investigating?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I mean, seems like a big event coming up, so
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
miss it.
And Gray, did you want to head to the Lady Luck?
Mhm.
All right.
Absolutely.
There you guys go. So the two of you basically meet up outside and eventually wander into the Lady Luck as well.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, Lil, should we like pretend to like split up? Like we sort of place ourselves around.
Okay.
Like I'll go here or whatnot. You go to like another table just so we get the maximum coverage. I don't know.
This table's free, I guess. Yeah, I'll be right there.
That we can hear like everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Good.
Can I like look
Sneaky.
around at these people that are around me?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking around, you pretty much notice the same thing that Zip noticed for the most part.
Okay. I'm just chilling. I got my egg.
Okay. Okay. Both of you are asked if you guys want anything to drink or eat.
I'll take a nice large tank of meat or whatever.
A tankard of meat,
Big
and
old-
how about a chicken?
Ooh.
He's
Sounds
good
good.
at upselling.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I am not drinking my rum.
No, that's fair. That's fine. That's fine. Tyrex, did you want a chicken?
Is there any other food on the menu?
Yes, we have boar, we've got chicken, we've got moose, and we have... I think we had a goose, but I don't think we have the goose anymore.
I'll take the house special.
Moose it is. She heads on into the back. And Gray, did you want anything above and beyond just a drink?
Can I buy Tristan and Sarah a drink? Just because
You absolutely can.
that's it. And I'll just
Okay.
I don't want anything for myself.
Oh, peace. I'm not sure what's going on, buddy, but you're got some static there, my
Yeah.
friend.
You got a fan going on.
I have no idea. I haven't done anything different.
That's so
It
weird.
might just be a poor USB connection.
I'm not
Wait,
sure.
is that my
Yeah.
egg sitting in the chair?
Oh
yeah,
my
I drew it for
gosh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, Tyrex, that's awesome. That is so funny.
It's my little egg.
So yeah,
Oh.
you
you.
buy
Hold
some.
on. I'll make it even better.
So you
Good,
buy them a drink for sure, and they kind of raise the glasses with a raise of thank you, and they kind of enjoy their drink for the next. So for the next hour, you guys again see people going in and out. Tristan and Sarah head off after they're done their meal, and a happy, jovial person kind of enters in with a kind of a grumpy little assistant trailing in behind them. And they kind of head on over to a table.
There we go. Now the egg has a hat.
I love it.
Yeah.
And is this
Twins?
This
Wow.
is... Oh, shit. Why is he there? He's not supposed to be there. It is supposed to be this person. There we go. There we go. The proper barkeep's there. Whoops. Too many peoples. So there we go. All right. So we've got the assistant, and then we've got Bitter Tree coming in and taking a seat. The maid comes, or the barmaid comes by, kind of serves them some food and stuff like that, and everything, and then kind of leaves them to their own devices.
I go up to Bitter Tree and I sit down.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I say, hey, so when is the shindig getting started?
The Lady of Swords should be by in maybe 10 minutes or so. I appreciate everyone kind of coming by and being here. Yeah, really, again, we just need to do a meeting. And we thought we would do the Lady Luck because it's such a nice atmosphere and they've got some really good food. So yeah, if I need you, I might call upon you to come on over and maybe introduce yourselves. But for the most part, just be on hand, just in case I need you guys to basically share your experiences and your basically show your abilities of being able to provide security for like a caravan and stuff like that. Sound good?
Okay.
Mhm.
Sounds good. I'll just be over here at this table then.
Sure. Absolutely.
We'll go join them.
Perfect. Good. All right. So you guys are set up there. Before we move on to the next kind of like scene, essentially, Tyrex, is there anything else you wanted to do?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Bueller.
No problem. While you're thinking, Gray, is there anything you want to do before?
I think I'll take my little eggy and
Mhm.
myself, and I will sit here and just be like, I'll just be here listening in.
Sure. Yeah. Nope. That sounds good. Sounds very good. And
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
you sure?
Yeah, I'll just stay where I am. Eat my food, eat my
Okey-dokey.
moose.
No, that's
My
fine.
moose chunk, whatever they gave me.
No.
Actually-
That's. Yeah.
I am actually going to hide under the table.
Okay.
The bartender's
Look,
like,
get
what
in
the
the
fuck are
bar."
you doing?
No, because I rolled an 18 and nobody saw me.
Yes.
Oh my
No,
god.
no one essentially saw you. Yep, that's pretty much. That is entirely legitimate. You
Go
are
get
hidden
the
under
egg.
the table. Yes. Yep. Yep.
Where'd the little guy go?
What did
right
dog
here.
do? All right. So the doors open, and an older individual enters with another person kind of walking beside them. This individual is dressed in a very nice corset and a very long skirt with two very elegant bracers on her arms, and there's a very ornate sword to the right of her hip. This sword is it's not silver. This sword is flashy, shiny metal.
Interesting.
It looks
She's at the perfect distance. I could fucking throw my life away, but I'm not.
yeah.
Because look, what I really want to do is just like fucking. I
We
want to
see like
breath
the quick
attack
save.
her and fucking like punch her in the face and steal her sword.
Why
And
is
she's 15 feet
everything?
away, and that's perfect for my breath attack.
And she has an entire army behind her.
You know,
Does she?
she
Throw
looks
me in
like,
the
what was
bar?
her name? The woman we encountered when we first came here. What's her name? Lady Amalthea or something like that?
No,
Oh, secret
that's
No,
identity.
from
no.
Last Unicorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lady Amalthea.
So
I looked it up.
you can just breath attack her,
But no, like,
run up while
what's her
she's
name? That
distracted,
woman. She was like a
punch her in the
lady from
head,
the very
grab the
beginning.
sword,
Hmm.
and just fucking book
She
it.
looks just like.
I'm the new lady of the sword.
I don't know.
Hopefully that wasn't her, because like that went bad. I did apologize, but that went bad.
Oh, the one over here that got something on her, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have been. So she starts coming in and starts navigating the various different seats while her little assistant kind of leads the way. And the assistant comes over and stands over here, and she kind of comes to the table. Bittertree stands up and does a nice little bow, and she does not a curtsy, but more of just kind of like a quick little nod and a little bit of her knees bend a little bit as an introduction to the two, and the two begin kind of talking amongst each other.
Okay. I try to overhear what they're saying.
Certainly. Perception check, because it is a bit noisy in here. And everyone can just roll a perception check as well. If you get over 10, you definitely hear.
Oh, I hear nothing.
Being under the
Perception.
table kind of sucks.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay.
Be lucky he didn't make you roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right. So
I
Fiverr, you're kind of like you're kind of like getting distracted by someone under the table, kind of scritching around. You can hear something. But
Are you
can't
looking
see
up
them.
my
Your
kilt?
feet.
These
looking up my
dwarves are
kilt.
overly.
Don't fight
These
it.
guys are overly boisterous too, so that would make a lot of sense as well. So between Tyrex and Gray, the two of them are kind of conversing back and forth, and essentially the lady of swords basically says, Bittertree, just get to the point. Why am I here? Are you actually considering doing this? Do you really believe you can do this? And Bittertree's basically, yes, I think this is a great idea. This is going to take some pressure off you and your guards, and I have some excellent people here who are ready to step up and be those who are going to be protecting the marketplace. I think we can do this, and between the two of us cooperating, I'll be able to take care of the marketplace with my guards, and you can take care of the rest of the city where you should be paying most of your attention. She kind of crosses her arms and just kind of shakes her head and basically says, no, you're trying something. You're trying to get control of the inner city. I know what you're doing, and you're not going to be forming your own militia in my city. And he basically takes a step, not a literal step back, but kind of moves back in his seat and almost like he's offended and says, no, I'm trying to make sure that we're working together to make the city stronger and better and making sure it's more protected. And I can do this. I can step up and I can be that person that's taking care of the marketplace. And they're kind of conversing back and forth between each other right now.
Hmm. Can I add something? Can I be like,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt? Well, yeah.
You can interject.
If I could just add one thing, I would hardly call us a militia if that is what you're worried about. I think we're just a small group of highly trained individuals willing to, be discreet and, effective. Instead of having a large militia, if you think about it, a marketplace in itself, it's probably going to have something more like organized crime. And if smaller group of people would probably be able to target that more effectively than a large militia that probably would miss little things like that. We actually, across the way from us, actually have someone who is very astute in discovering people with hands.
It's discovering people with what?
Quick hands,
Quick
like stealing
hands.
things.
Oh, okay. She
Cut
kind
out,
of
it
takes
sounded
this.
like pants.
It's a little bit unexpected to have somebody else kind of interject, and she kind of looks over at you, looks over at Bittertree, and says, this is a good example of what I can bring to the table when it comes to taking care of the inner city. And for the most part, this type of initiative and this type of well thought out discussion is what we need to bring to the table here. And she's just really not having any of it. She's looking at you and she's like, well, how, what is gonna like, what kind of ideal do you follow? Do you follow like a specific strict code that I put in place for my guards and stuff like that? Is that something that you're willing to do if you're going to be joining Bittertree's small little group of whatever you're going to be?
I guess the better question is, what is the code that you follow? I mean, how could I follow something if I don't know anything about it?
She looks.
Because I mean, I think we all want what's best for the people, right?
Do you? That's my question.
I mean, yeah, but I'm curious to hear your code first.
Well, within the city, the laws are what run this city and make sure that the city is civilized, right?
Absolutely.
That's the job of my guards, to make sure that people don't break the law, to make sure that people are represented appropriately when there's a disagreement among folks. It's not just we don't have swords drawn in the middle of the alleyways and people just go at it to solve disputes. We're there as mediators as well.
Of course.
So,
I mean, we come from various different backgrounds. That's the beauty of having a small but really effective party like us. It's not just one approach to the situation. We can take many, and all of our approaches really are to make the least amount of trouble for the people, and again, just to be the most effective in helping out.
we've had problems with people in the past that stepped up, let's just say, to take control of the situation, let's just say. And Bittertree just shakes his head. No, we're not talking about the butcher, the baker, and the undertaker. That's not what we're looking at doing. We want to avoid something like that by making sure that we've got the people protected here. So the two of them continue to kind of natter back and forth, and she's really not having any of it.
Why don't they just test us? If you want to see results, I mean, wouldn't it be best just have a trial run? Instead of talking about it, let's see some action.
She basically stands up and looks at you and says, I'm not concerned about your capabilities. I'm sure you're well beyond a lot of the various folks that I have as guards in your skills. My concern is, who do you report to?
Well, in this scenario, Bittertree.
Who is in charge of the marketplace, not the guards? That's where my concern is.
But did they have to be directly opposed?
It's the chain of command that I'm concerned about.
Interesting.
I don't want another lord in this city to have their own private army, if you will.
This is true, but there's only 5 of us. 4 of us? 4 of us. I can count. There's only 4 of us.
There's
others. I'll just speak up.
Okay.
I'll just speak up.
Yeah.
So you want to be the only lord with an army in this town?
That's my job. I am.
And your
report-
job is to escort caravans and to make sure the merchants are protected?
Not within, not outside the walls. No, my job is to take care of the walls, the outskirts, and what's happening inside the town.
So I'll look at Bitter
This
Tree and
cat
I'll
has
say,
city watch. She doesn't like people invading her little
yeah,
domain. It makes
but
her nervous because there could be a shift of power, and
yes,
then who
I
knows what would
understand that.
happen then.
I want to ask Bitter Tree, what exactly are you hiring us for? To guard the marketplace or to guard the merchants when they're outside the town?
The marketplace. I want people in the marketplace to watch over the people there, the merchants there, to make sure things are safe. In the past, we've had problems. Thankfully, most of the problems are taken care of, but there's always that risk. I want to make sure that my merchants and the people that basically frequent it are taken care of and watched out for.
I'm not a cop for hire. Unless this is something significant going on, I'm out.
But money.
I don't
Oh, go ahead.
I don't feel like this is the job I was signing on for.
And you just see Bittertree just put his hands on his head, and go, "Oh no, no!" And the Lady of Sword basically stands up. See, this is why professionals are used to take care of the city. And she
And I'll
turns
say
around
to her,
and starts walking.
wait. Before
Oh.
she walks away, I'll say, hey, lady,
Mm-hmm.
we are professionals. I don't think you need to insult us like this.
I'm not insulting you.
We agree with you, and
not,
then you insulted us.
I'm not
You
insulting.
implied that we're not professionals.
I'm not insulting you. I'm insulting your employer's idea of what a professional would be in the place of taking care of the inner city as a guard would. I'm not
I
directing any of this to you.
Feel like you're looking down on us.
Then, sweetheart, go to the go see a cleric and get your feelings checked. I don't have time for this.
Just because
Damn.
you're short,
Yeah.
she has no other choice but to look down on you. Don't blame your height on her.
Meanwhile, Zip the entire time, I'm just chilling under a table.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's
I'm
just
just
like
lie on the wall.
Yep.
So, anything else before she starts to maneuver past everybody?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
I'll just say I feel sorry for the town guardsmen who have to work for you.
damn.
She just doesn't even pay attention to the comment, and basically.
And I'll go over to
heads on
Bitter
out.
Tree, and I'm not sure I'm happy with you putting us into a power play like this.
We still get the 80 gold.
You didn't seem too concerned when we were talking about money, and the assistant basically puts the bag of coins on the table. As promised, here's your money. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to be able to work together in the future, considering how poorly this turned out, but I do appreciate you trying your best in this situation.
I just think you should have been a little more open with us in what was going on. We can't help it that you were making a power play. You did not tell us that's what you were doing. We assumed we'd be helping out the merchants outside of the city, just as the previous job that we did for you.
Mm-hmm.
So
I tried I tried my best to be able to present something I thought was a good thing to the lady. If you're unhappy with that arrangement, then I'm sorry that you feel that way, but that's the way things go.
Why?
My job is to take care of people inside the town,
protecting
inside the market. But I do appreciate your guys' help with what you guys were able to do previously.
Can I ask him a question?
Yes.
It seems like you're pretty discontent with the Lady of the Sword's actions. Are you one of many that feel that way?
I think every lord or lady within the within Daggerford has their concerns about each aspect of the hierarchy, if you will. For the most part, a lot of us are a little bit disenfranchised with our leadership, if you will. Basically coming across the fact that we were under the boot of the butcher, the baker, and the undertaker for many years until the short stuff trio came in and helped with that.
Interesting.
And he stands
maybe.
up.
So I
Well-
pop out from under the table. So what's with this butcher,
It never
baker, and the undertaker business? Who are these guys?
Well, do all of you know who these people are?
Never
at
heard
all.
of them.
Wasn't that the group that you were with before? Or did I totally make that up? That was like the old people with AI, right? The old adventurers that went missing.
That was
Maybe?
the short stuff trio.
Oh.
Who-
Yeah.
Yes, they defeated the butcher.
Okay, so
Baker
those.
and the
Oh, I
Undertaker.
see. I see.
There was they actually had control of Liam's Hold for a while. They had control of 3 districts within the city proper as well. Thankfully, the short stuff trio managed to take out their captains and the actual heads of each of the groups, which was good. Unfortunately, that left a bit of a vacuum. Nature abhors a vacuum, so there's various different people moving into those positions. The lords and ladies of Daggerford are trying to vie for control over those districts right now. And I don't want my marketplace to come into I don't want it to turn into some type of battleground for these lords and ladies to fight over, essentially. So that's why I want you guys there. But it doesn't appear that you guys want in on that, and that's fine.
Well, if you explained that from the start, we might have been more willing. But as it seems that you didn't, you might want to rethink your strategies with the next group you encounter.
What if, just an idea here,
Mhm.
what if we are just the unofficial guards of the market and, we can work under the radar? I myself am very good at working under a radar or a table or
I'll be
a
honest, I
skirt.
have no idea where you were, and you kind of came out of nowhere, so I can appreciate that.
Yeah. So I can do that a lot.
I was hiding under your
And
sock.
we can be very discreet and we can covertly, keep a check on the guard, make sure that everything is going properly. And if there is any shenanigans going on, we can take care of it or we can report it to you to make sure that your market is nice and safe and nobody will have to be the wiser.
Interesting. Well, let me think about it. Some of your talents might actually become more useful in respect to your ability to sneak around and stuff. So maybe there's something more to talk about later on, I think.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Gray, if you'll excuse me, I appreciate your time. I don't know the rest of your names, but I appreciate you guys helping out. Here's the gold. I will. Should I be contacting you, or should I be talking to Sade later about getting a hold of you?
My name is Zip Robert, and if you want to have a conversation about whatever that side thing is you're talking about my unique skills, just let me know.
Absolutely, I will definitely do that then.
That sounds good. We'll talk to you soon. I'm sure we can come to some kind of resolution.
Places a few more gold down on the table, and he begins to head out. And Bittertree's like, "Absolutely, we can do exactly that." And he heads on out.
I'll pick up the purse with the gold in it.
Okay.
Count out my 20 gold.
Okay.
And then put the purse back on the table.
Perfect.
Okay. I go in. I look very suspiciously around at everybody. I count out my 20 gold, and I put it back.
Okay.
You put the gold back?
No, I put the bag. I put the
Oh,
bag
it's right.
back.
Put it back in the
You
bag.
idiot.
I put
That's
the
what I was like.
bag
Wait a
back.
minute. Are you testing us or something?
That's funny.
Mm.
Oh goodness.
Okay,
I
I'll
go
look
over
at
and I
the
save
bag.
the rest of the gold. I take the 40 for myself and I book it out.
Okay, so
Fuck
Tyrex
you,
grabs
Gray.
the bag and runs
Are
away.
you serious?
No,
All right, I'll
no.
remember that.
No, I'm not.
All
Your
right, so
share.
you split up the 20 gold
Thanks.
amongst yourselves. Cool, cool, cool. So, to
I
plan
give one
for
to the egg.
next
No.
week,
Yeah.
what are your plans for starting off next week? We've got a few things ahead of you guys.
Sword Coast. Find out this
I
dragon.
mean, we got like
Spear?
10 people in here we can all talk to. We can go over to this person, these folk, them,
Well,
barkeep.
yeah, true.
Who
But
knows?
what were you saying, Lil, about what?
We could go to the dragon spear, figure out that group, see if what's going on with that. That'd be
Okay.
interesting.
So that's one thing. So you can do that. Yeah. So you guys have a few different options. You guys can go to Bittertree, ask a little bit more about his offer to Zip. So you guys have a few things kind of floating around that you guys can kind of entertain, essentially.
Listen,
So
guys.
want you guys to think about that. But in the meantime, since you guys finished that bow shot
shot?
arc, I want you guys to level up your characters
Yeah.
Woohoo!
for
Oh,
next week.
finally.
Okay.
Yay!
Alrighty.
So
Sounds good.
level 5, I think.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool. So, yeah. So that's what I'd like you guys to do for next week. I know it wasn't a lot of there was no real combat today. It was mostly just trying to get you guys back to the main city and get you guys leveled up and prepared for your next part of the thing. So you guys are, getting a little bit of more information about the city itself, who's running it, the hierarchy built within it, and how the various different lords interact with each other. You guys are learning a little bit about the what is it called? The clerics that run the place. So you guys are getting a little bit more of a feel for Daggerford. So I'm not really going to be kind of pushing towards a certain direction anymore. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide on what you're going to do and where you're going to go from here on in. So,
Alrighty.
so that
Uh-oh.
means
Good.
Put the big
Gray
boy pants on.
and Tyrex, the training wheels are off. Good luck. We'll see how the rest of this adventure
Hey,
kind of goes.
I don't even care. I'm just protecting the egg from now on.
egg.
I'm just
Well,
Yeah.
I got some nice stuff leveled up. I now
Mhm.
have extra attack. I can
Nice.
attack twice per turn instead of once.
Nice.
wow. That's cool.
Oh,
And I
Mhm.
increase my movement by 10 feet.
nice. Lil, what I would like you to do is roll a percentile. So if you go to your on the left-hand side, you got the dice, and you've got at the bottom D100. Can you roll that for me, please?
Just one?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
The most average. Okay.
That was pretty amazing, actually. Yes. Okay, cool. So we're going to be doing that every day for the next few days to see what happens to that egg. There's a certain threshold that you got to meet, if you should hit that threshold, something might happen to your egg.
Oh.
Oh,
Eggy gonna hatch.
Oh.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Cool.
Like-
Sounds good to
Okay.
me.
it's like in Pokemon.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Great Pokemon master. Gonna go from gym to gym, beating people up now.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Gotta
So-
collect all the eggs.
In our next little downtime there, Darby,
Mhm,
for
mhm,
next week, I'm going to summon a familiar.
Yes, absolutely.
I'll spend my 10 gold and
Yeah.
I'm going to have a tarantula.
A tarantula.
I have
Ooh,
45 health.
very nice. Oh, how much health?
45.
All right. So let's see here. That means dragon. Okay, cool. All right. No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look,
All right.
look. I can speak dragon, okay? Don't throw this shit at me. I can just talk him out of it.
He starts going on your side. Oh crap! Oh no!
Yeah,
But with-
exactly.
Mhm.
You summoned a familiar. I got a dragon.
I got a dragon. All right, 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, folks. Thank you for hanging out. No, not a lot of action or adventure, really, as opposed to like being in battles and stuff like this week. But next week, we're probably going to be diving a lot deeper into that once they start getting back into the quests and getting on the road. So thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks again. Bye.